Okay, I found myself smack bang in the middle of a goal setting video. Let's go. So I'm going to show you a very quick two-step process on how to set effective and practical goals. Often the issue with goal setting, and I know you're probably going to say, oh, I've done a to-do list, I've even done a bucket list, I don't need this video. Yeah, you do. The issue is people write way too many goals and often they're just meaningless. So follow this and it'll work out perfectly for you. Often we have too many goals, and too many goals can be just as destructive as not having any goals at all. Picture yourself, an air traffic controller, trying to manage all these planes in the sky, making sure they don't crash. Well, your goals are the same, trying to make all these things happen nice and safely. So we want the right amount of planes in the sky to be productive, yet ensure that we can land them each safely. Right, we're going to get practical. We're going to draw this from project scoping. First, we're going to go from potential, what could we do? Then we're going to smash it down to reality. So get your pen, your paper, your fingers, your keyboard, whatever you want to put to whatever, and get going. Just don't do this exercise in your head, otherwise we'll just make the problem worse. Step one, the brain dump. Get everything out of that pretty little head of yours, even if it's not pretty, just get it out of there and put it down to paper. Anything you want to achieve, anything conceivable, don't stop, don't limit yourself. This is an exercise in quantity over quality. All right, also be positive. So instead of writing down, don't eat bad food or don't do this, maybe write, bring my healthy lunch in at least twice a week. Put a positive spin on it because we want this to be something that we look forward to doing, not something that we're trying to avoid. Don't question your goals either, just write the stuff down. We're not looking to try and solve problems here or come up with barriers and challenges. We are literally taking what's in our head and writing it down. That's it for step one. The point of this is to get everything out of our head, clear our headspace, and you'll actually find that the more options you put down, the more constructive step two will be. Okay, off you go. Just make a list. Right, now you have a list, hopefully. You press pause and wrote a list. I don't believe you could have done that short amount of time, so hopefully you have a list. And you're probably going, that feels good. It feels good getting that stuff out of my head. You're probably also saying, now I'm stressed because there's so many things and so little time. And if you're not getting both those emotions running concurrently, you've either done it wrong or your life is way too simple and I envy your situation. Step two, the Cull. What we're going to do is take that list of 300, 200, please don't say anything less than 10, goals that you've made and really shrink it. The main reason our important goals don't get achieved is they get lost in that sea of other stuff. So we want them to stand out. Are you ready for the cull? We're going to be brutal. Get your culling pants on. Hopefully you don't have culling pants, but you need to follow these rules strictly. Rule number one, find your top 3 goals. That's it. Whatever size your list is, limit it to 3. And yes, we're going to make a new list with just 3 goals on it. So you're going to have to be brutal. And after that, we're going to put our initial list away. Don't burn it unless you want to evoke that sense of pyromania. No, actually don't do that. Just put it away in the cupboard. We'll come back to it later, but we want focus. Now, to get down to that list of 3 goals, what we want is to go through your list and prioritize them. You can probably cut a couple of out, and there might be a couple of standout ones, so maybe start with the standouts and start prioritizing. Go from a 1 to 10 approach and then keep refining it. Things like, how much better is my life going to be if this goal is accomplished? Why do I want this to be done? Who else will it help? Is this goal going in the direction my life or career wants to go in? These are the questions you ask when you're filtering. Once you've done that, once you've got your 3 lists, your 3 goals on your list, make it visible. I don't care how you do that, whether it's on your fridge, on your window, heck, vandalise your next door neighbour's car with your goals on there. No, don't do that, that's illegal. Anyway, I don't care how you do it, just make those goals visible. Next to those visible goals, what I want you to do is just write down very clearly why you want to achieve them, the reason for it. And this will provide ongoing motivation. And the why is the most important thing. Second, to the date. So put a date. when you want this goal to be completed by. If you don't have a date, it's not going to get done. And don't try and slam everything into the end of the year, otherwise you're going to be hating that time of life. If you've got something small, don't procrastinate. Put it in early, schedule it early. That will leave you some time to get the other stuff done. Last step, you will need a friend. If you don't have any friends, I'm happy to be your friend. And what I want you to do is communicate your list of 3 goals to your friends. This helps with the whole social accountability things. It's like kind of making a promise to someone else that you'll get it done. It dramatically increases your chances of success. If you don't have any friends, befriend a random, go on social media, you can use a fake friend. Actually, I'm happy if you write in the comments below and then I can help out as well. I'll be your friend. Cool? That's it. That's the whole process. And now it just becomes the doing stage. So the doing stage, maybe make a plan on how you want to achieve it. Break it down to monthly targets. This helps you give milestones that you can work towards, helps you motivation, helps you track it. It also makes everything seem much smaller and it gives you wins. What I tend to do is put each milestone on a calendar. And actually what I've done for one of my goals, which is learn something new each month, is rename the month. So the month of January for me is now known as Learn How to Make a Website Month. Anyway, however you do it, that's the deal. And if you've stuck this far, I have one final rule which you have to follow. Whenever you want to do something new, whether it's a cool idea or a project or whatever, you're not allowed to do it, you're not even allowed to start it until you actually get rid of one of your goals. So your list can only have 3 goals on there. And that is great motivation in getting things done. And also stopping the scenario of too many planes in the air. Cool, have fun, let me know how you go, kick some goals. Super lame exit, I'm going to go from generic sign-offs from now on, so see you later. Write your goals in the comments below. Take a second, just write 3 goals in the comments below that you want to achieve. It will help with the social accountability. It will also help motivate other people. They'll see your goals and go, well, hang on, someone else is writing goals, I need to write goals. Best of luck, have fun.